to increase in response to the pitch attitude, the dive. The airspeed is increasing now, we're flying faster than trim, so you'll start to feel heavier and heavier because the lift produced by the wings exceeds the weight of the aeroplane, and the aircraft starts to pitch up. Again, after a short delay, the pitch up causes the airspeed to reduce. There we go. So now we're going to fall below the trim speed, so you'll start to feel lighter as the lift produced by the wings becomes significantly less than the weight of the aircraft, and we accelerate downwards. Okay, so that's one cycle of the Fugoid. We'll look at a few more. And what we're going to look at now is the amplitude of the motion.
Change in altitude, isn't it? I believe I can fly. Yeah, how are you? Any comments?
Okay, so if we look at the time inch in front of us, we can clearly see that the mode is unstable, the amplitude of the motion is increasing with each cycle. However, that's not a problem handling of the airplane, because the period of this mode is so long. It's very easy for the pilot to compensate for this motion. Okay, so we now move on to the Dutch roll. So on the screen in front of us we have the rudder deflection in green, the side slip in red, and the yaw rate in blue. And you need to look at the wingtip now, because we excite the Dutch roll. The motion of the wingtip will tell you that the aircraft's rolling and yawing. Okay, that's the pilot driving the mode. You can see the motion of the wingtip against the horizon that tells us that the aircraft's rolling and yawing at the same time. If you look at the wingtip, you'll see that the amplitude of the motion is reducing with time. And we can see that by reference to the time history in front of us. And we can see that the Dutch roll of this aircraft is stable, with a period of about 2.5 to 3 seconds, and a damping a lot less than the short period that we showed earlier. Okay, so we now go on to the roll mode. So we have the aileron deflection in green, the roll rate in red, and the roll angle in blue. We're going to set the aircraft at 20 degrees and back to the left. And in a moment I'm going to count the pilot into making a small step input to roll the aircraft towards the right. You'll then follow that up a few seconds later with a similar input size to roll us back towards the left. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1, now. Okay, if you look at the time history in front of you, you can see the two inputs made by the pilot, each of about 4 seconds duration. You can see in both cases it takes about a second